Hello students, I am going to explain you about the basics of chemistry. So generally we will be going to think up to 10th standard what we are learning means general simple things, simple like electronic configuration, what is an atom, what is an electron, like that we are going to read up to 10th standard. But coming to here, what is chemistry? What we all is going to think means here, chemistry is nothing but it is a mixing of two liquids. It is a colorless liquid. Okay, many of them is going to think like that. But here, it is not a chemistry is not a liquids. So what is chemistry then? So this is a branch of chemistry we can say. Chemistry is nothing but we can say. So if suppose if you are taking like this tree, so it is having some branches, right? So these are the branches. So let us think this is a branch of chemistry. Chemistry is what here? This is a branch of chemistry which deals with mainly here three components. That is, first one is composition, and next one is properties, and next one is matter. So means what here? The chemistry, whole over chemistry. So it is very vast. Why? Because we can't, if we go on doing learning chemistry, one new topic is going to come here. So means what here? This is a this mainly deals with composition, properties and matter. How it is attracting with the solid, liquid, gas molecule. Means in a space occupy. So if you take our daily elements for our daily uses, if you have been taking, so if a person, we are the persons and we are healing oxygen. So means what here? We are taking oxygen and we are releasing carbon dioxide. So the carbon dioxide will take food as a plants. Yes or no? So again what happens in the presence of oxygen? They are releasing carbohydrates. We call it as that is a photosynthesis. So this is one of the example we can take. So we can take salts, acids, alkaline. Normal salt if you have taken NaCl, that is a sodium salt, sodium chloride, that when we are using to our food items, that is a chemistry. And also not only that, so whenever the pressure cooker, so if you have taken pressure cooker, it is also automatically some due to the presence of gas and it is evaporation. That is also what happening. It is also one of the example of the chemistry. What are the daily uses? If you have taken polythene cover, that is also a polymer. It is also due to the presence of the polymerization only we are going to get some covers, plastic covers. So that is also the example of the chemistry. So now by seeing all these, so what we can say is nothing but here, generally chemistry was discovered by, or not discovered, we can say there is a scientist here, Ronald, so which says the definition of the chemistry is nothing but here, Ronald defines it is a science of molecules, we can say. What is this? Chemistry is the science of molecules and the transformations, we can say, and their transformations. It is the science, okay, not so much of the means science is nothing but it is only elements and it only molecules. So here, because of it is not only elements but also consisting of infinite number of molecules, that when we call it as what here? Chemistry. So means what here? It is the science, not so much of the 100 elements but of the infinite variety of molecules. That one we call it as chemistry. Okay, so this is discovered by Ronald. So here we are having some basic concepts. What is mass? What is analytical balance? So those all we have to learn. What are the physical quantities? So matter, I'm saying. So matter is occupied in space. Generally the space occupied by the molecules we call it as matter. The properties, we'll be having some properties, so and also composition. So physical quantities we are going to have. So what are the physical quantities with suitable units, and this normally called as whatever units it is representing, that when we call it as physical quantities here. So let us take mass. Mass is nothing but what? Every object gives a certain quantity of matter. What is matter? Matter is nothing but what here? The molecules occupied in space is called matter. So it consists of solids, liquids and gases. Okay, so this is about matter. Solids, liquids and gases I'll be telling you. So solids is nothing but what? It is having definite shape and definite volume. Means what? It is orderly arranged molecules. So like this we are going to have solids. Means coming to liquids, it is having only definite shape but not definite volume. It is having no definite shape and no definite volume. So means what? It is going to it is an definite shape and volume. It is having only definite shape but no volume. Coming to here, no shape and no volume, means it is orderly arranged. This is the intermediate between solids and gases. Coming to gases, it is irregularly arranged manner. So this is about matter. So let us see some concepts that here. Mass. So what is mass? Every object, if you take a pen, if I am taking pen, let us take example pen. So pen is consisting of mass. Mass is nothing but it is consisting some weight. Yes or no? If you take a book, it is consisting. Means whatever object is means every particle if you are taking, it is representing some matter. So certain quantity of matter. That when we call it as what here? Quantity of matter is known as what? Mass. Okay, weight we can calculate. Not only that, analytical balance we are going to have. So analytical balance with what? The highly accurate. For example, I have taken large particles like iron rods. So I have to calculate that one. So to measure that highly accurate mass, that one we call it as what? Highly accurate mass things. We call it as analytical balance, which is mainly used in chemical laboratories. What is our next one? Analytical balance. So what is analytical balance? If suppose I am taking a highly weighted iron rod, so we have to find the mass. To measure that mass, we are using a device that one call it as analytical balance, which is used in chemical laboratories. A highly accurate mass measuring device called what here? Analytical balance. Okay, so next, like this we are going to have length. This all we are going to have metric system. So this is about the mass, intensive properties, extensive properties, precision. So we are having element. Element, what is an element? Let us see the definition of element. Element consists of only one kind of an atom. Molecules are identifiable units of matter consisting of two or more atoms of the same elements or of different elements combined in a different ratio. That one we call it as what here? Element. So what is element? An element consists of only one kind of atom. Okay, if you are taking molecules, only one kind of atoms. If suppose we are taking molecules are identifiable, means which we can see. Identifiable units of matter consisting of two or more atoms of the same elements or of different elements combined in a definite ratio. Combined in a definite ratio. This one we call it as what here? Element. What is element? Element which consists of only one kind of atoms. That one we call it as an element. Generally, if you take molecules, so molecules which we can see, atoms which we cannot see. So here the units of matter consisting of two or more atoms of the. If you are taking only one atom which we cannot see. Molecules means it consists of two or more atoms of the same element or of different elements. What we can say? It is in a definite ratio. So here, what is atom? Atom is this is a smallest particle which cannot see with our naked eye. That one we call it as what here? Atom. So generally atom consists of electrons and nucleus. Electrons, this is a electrons. These electrons can be represented as like this. Nucleus consists of again neutrons and protons. Yes or no? Which is the smallest particle which cannot see with our naked eye. That one we call it as atom. So electrons is a negatively charged particle. And here nucleus, coming to neutrons and protons. So this is a positive charged particle. This is a negative charged particle. And it is neutral charge. So this is about the atom. So what are the charges it is going to have for electrons, neutrons and protons? And also what is molecule? So molecule is combining of two atoms or three atoms. That one we call it as molecules. Means which we can see with our naked eye. If suppose I am taking H2. only H molecule I cannot see. If I combine H plus H2, 1 plus 1 atom, that one we call it as what here? Molecules. Means the combination of 2 or more atoms, we call it as what here? Molecules. So this is what about just introduction, and in the next class I will be explaining you different types of molecules, electrons, protons and everything. Thank you.